Howdy, this is Mackenzie Franklin from SideGame LLC here in Colorado Springs, Colorado. Today I just wanted to leave you with a quick update on kind of what's going on with SideGame, myself, and just in general with the channel. Now, to start off with, this week, today, I'm actually having another corporate cardboard episode with my friend Dan, and he's over at Chairman of the Board. So he's hosting our bi-weekly corporate cardboard segment over on his channel. Please go look in the description, check that out. Super excited. This is our third episode. We've done a lot of work refining the content and making sure it's something that's actually enjoyable to watch. So go check that out. It's going to be a recorded of a live stream, so this is coming up a little bit later in the day, but it was recorded this morning. So just a heads up, that is up first. The next thing that I'd like to talk about is a little retreat that I'm going to be going on. So this is through SideGame LLC. This is what's called FrankCon. So FrankCon is just the name for the convention. It's only 4 people. It's just my wife and I, and then my brother and his wife. And we meet up and we play a bunch of games, get a whole bunch of games in, get a bunch of reviews in, get a bunch of stuff in, just so that we can learn and play lots of games. But every year we also try to have our hand at some design. And this year in particular, we're going to be doing a 24-hour design challenge that is actually through the Button Shy company. So if you don't know, Button Shy is a very small board game publisher, and when I say small, I mean not only in the fact that they are like business-wise small company, but they are actually only focused on building what are called wallet games. So these wallet games are always 18 cards exactly, and in particular, they've made some really popular titles called Sprawlopolis, Circle the Wagons. Those are some ones that we just got in that were awesome by them. And they've got a whole library of these wallet games that are really well regarded. They're a great little company, and I'd recommend them if you don't have any of their games. But that being said, this 24-hour challenge that we're doing is for Button Shy, and in particular, it's going to be the 18-card challenge for a role-playing game. So every so often, this company will come up with a task, a challenge that you have to complete, and it's up to you in order to satisfy the conditions here. Now in this particular one, this is the job. We're going to be creating an 18-card role-playing game. This is simple, $100 prize, but the real reason you do it is potential publication. Because if you, as a team, create this awesome system, then Button Shy will say, hey, this is really good, we'll actually publish it for you. So that's the goal, is to create this game. So if this is something you're interested in, I'll put the link in the description for this challenge as well. It ends at the end of June, so we've got lots of time to do this, but this is something that we are going to be trying to do. So there are a couple of rules and stipulations. They define what a role-playing game is here, and they give some examples of what they are, and they give you kind of what they're looking for. So there are some additional rules for this challenge in particular. I got corn coming into the camera here. But some of the rules in particular are no game masters. It's got to be all card-based. You can do a low and high player count, and solo mode is encouraged. There's also combat is not required, and keeping the content PG-13, no D&D light, and you're not supposed to write a full backstory. It's not a writing challenge. So really fascinating. They have these stipulations, but in this case in particular, they're actually giving you additional things that you can use. So it's got to be the 18 cards like normal, but in this one, you can actually use up to 3 6-sided dice or a full set of the polyhedral dice. So these are like D4s and whatnot. D20s, all those. So really interesting. Because this is very different from the regular model. Normally, this company is, you're only allowed to use 18 cards, that's it. But we actually have a little bit of flexibility and freedom, so I think this is interesting. So just wanted to put that out there that this is something we're doing. And if you have any questions about kind of the idea or plans that we're working on here, we haven't really started any of the concrete thinking of mechanisms or ideas or mechanics. So this is all completely fresh ideas. If you have anything that you'd like to see in a game like this, please let me know. Or if this is something that you're interested in trying, please have a hand at it. I think this is a fantastic opportunity in general. Now, in me in particular, I have a very interesting history with role-playing games. I'm not a big fan, normally, of role-playing flat-out games. I've played D&D, I've played Pathfinder, I've played lots of different prototypes for different modules, all sorts. But none have really stuck because honestly, they just kind of drag for me. I find it kind of uninteresting. The combat is usually the biggest deterioration for me. But there is one kind of inspiration. And if you've seen the top 5 games from our childhood list that's on this channel, I actually talked with my dad about this. And this is one of the one of the things in the role-playing space that I think is incredible, and this is Harmon Quest. So this is the creator of Rick and Morty, lots of popular TV shows, Community, and he has got together with Spencer, which is Spencer Crittenden. He's an incredible dungeon master, and they have created a show that they invite these popular guests over, and they roleplay, and it is some of the most fantastic content I have consumed since I can remember. It is super enjoyable. It's super fun to watch, and I'm not even participating. I'm actually enjoying this role-playing style, which is incredible. The way that they do the combat is so seamless. The way that the role-playing is added into the story overall is so wonderful, and I think they do a fantastic job with bringing in guests for one-shots as well, which is awesome. So if I want to get some inspiration for this design, this is probably what I'm going to draw from, is kind of the experience and the feeling that I get when watching this show. I want to replicate that in role-playing format. So if you have any ideas or suggestions or things that you think should be included in a role-playing game like this, please let me know. I'll make sure to bring it up at our FrankCon, but make sure that you go see our corporate cardboard episode, and make sure that you, if you're interested in this 18 card challenge by Button Shy, you go check it out, because this is a fantastic opportunity if you're really into game design or want a challenge of some sort. I think this is a great place to start. So once again, just wanted to give you an update overall of kind of what's going on here, and just let you know that I really appreciate it. So we recently just hit 600 subscribers today, so that is amazing. Super grateful. Thank you so much for all of your support and everything. We've got just a little bit to go to get to that 1,000 mark, and then after that, who knows? But very excited to be in this space. Really appreciate all your support. Thank you so much. Thanks for watching. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being part of the community. Side Game Strong, everybody. Bye.